Was a good job. I send this link out. They want to go ahead and get started. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? We're looking at a couple setups right now. Haven't hopped in anything. Just waiting for some retracements and retests. Looking at some possible GJ buys, possible gold sells, and then we're watching GM. Looking for some possible sells as well. Going to watch to see how it reacts to either here, if we can hold 580 as resistance, or we're going to watch to see how it reacts once it touches around 640, 650. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. We're looking at your charts. Drop them in the chat. But we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. What's going on, Gerard? I see you in here. Those just joining the stream, we haven't entered anything yet. These are some trade ideas. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal for Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. I'm going to pull up in a little bit, go over how we did last week as well. Got any questions? Drop them in the chat. We're looking at your charts, drop them in the chat, but we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. Gold still holding this as resistance. We're going to wait just to see what the next 15 or 5 minute looks like. Then to retest the 15 minute before. As far as news this week, well, today I should say, we do only have like one high impact news as far as before markets close for the day, and that's at 1 p.m. in the middle of New York session for GBP pairs. Besides that, when markets reopen, we do got some New Zealand news popping off. So it's just gonna be a regular Monday, right? Mondays and Tuesdays are usually the slower days. There are some smooth Mondays and Tuesdays. Like last week, we had a pretty good Monday to start off the week. Right now, we're looking at possible gold sales. If price can hold 2026's resistance, we can look for sales going down to 2018 and possibly even down to 2012. And we're looking at possible GJ buys as well. It's just doing a retracement right now. So we're just letting it retrace and do its thing. Then we're watching GN as well. So these main charts we're going to be looking at right now. If you haven't checked out my most recent video, make sure to check that out. I dropped a video about a couple days ago. Got a few more videos dropping this week for y'all. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. We're about to go over how we did last week in a second. So you hit that first link. We're about to move this over to the side so we can pay attention to this. But if you hit that first link, first thing you'll see is the link to the live. I send that link out every day before we go live, or once the live starts, I should say. Make sure to check out this week's Sunday chart analysis. I dropped it last night as well. But this is how we did it last week. Last week, we ended up going 6-1. Monday, we caught 102 pips. Tuesday, 224. Wednesday, 0 pips. Thursday, we caught 48 pips. And then Friday, we caught 70 pips. And then we got a total of 444 pips caught. 360 of those pips strictly with the members. And the advanced play signal room ended the week 6-1, giving us an 86% win rate. Monday, we started off with a bang, caught this huge. I guess it's that time of the. It's like every other month Telegram bugs out on the desktop. But y'all hit the free Telegram, you'll be able to see the screenshot right here. You can kind of see it on your screen, but I can't blow it up right now. My desktop version be bugging out every now and then. But you go into the Telegram first in the description, you can see this GU sell. But we start off the week on Monday with 102 pips caught, starting off 1-0. Then on I think this was Tuesday. We ended up going 3-0. We took a GJ sell, TP1 got hit, got 10 pips. Took a GU sell, TP1 got hit, got 14 pips. Then took a gold sell, TP2 got hit, got 200 pips. It was 224 pips caught. 210 strict with the members. Ended the day 3-0. And then on the 8th, we took this GU sell, TP5 got hit, got 48 pips. We was in drawdown for a while for that trade, but once the volume came in, ended up blue. Then on Friday, we ended the week off right. Took 2 trades, took this GN trade live as well as a GJ trade. GN, all TPs got hit during the live stream. It was a nice sell to the downside. GJ, we hit the SL. So we caught 70 pips into Friday 1-1, 6-1 for the week. And then if you scroll up, right, all wins and losses are posted. Every trade has the time, the date, the time it shows interpersonal entry SLs. And then also, before I post the signal, I always post this disclaimer. Now, whether y'all read it or not, that's completely on y'all, but I post it for a reason. I never spam or blow up. This explains how trading works in general, how the TPs work, and how you should go about trading, right? Like I saw somebody on YouTube talking about, oh, he fails to mention that not all TPs get hit. Well, it literally says right here that not every trade is guaranteed to go all the way to the final TP or in your favor. But that's also how trading works in general. My trades are not different or magical compared to anybody else's. You know, we don't control the markets. Not every TP is going to get hit. SLs are going to get hit. That's part of the trading game, right? That's why right here it literally says that. Also says right here, once it's blue is on you, profits never yours until you move SL on profit or close the trade. Also says right here, when the TP is hit, it'll either reject or break through, so keep an eye on your charts. So again, a lot of stuff that people be having issues with I either make videos about it or it's in the videos, like in the Sunday chart analysis, or if you remember the New York price watch list I drop every day, or the London session live streams. But again, I post this disclaimer before any signal in the free Telegram. All right, I usually post it before the signal's called. Now this one, we did this during the live stream, and price moved a little bit quick, as you see in the beginning of the live. That was a little bit different, but I always post it before the signal. As the same thing I post every time before I call a signal on the free Telegram. So again, anything I post, make sure to read, make sure to watch. I never spam, and everything I post is for a reason. Is important information. That's how we did last week. We're going to go over how we did last month in a second, but we got the retracements and retests going on. So we're going to see what this 15 and this 5 minute looks like. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When looking at charts, drop them in the chat. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. We're just letting price do its thing right now. Those joining the stream, we haven't entered anything yet. Right now, we're waiting for GA to retest. We're going to see if we can hold 188.30 as a support. So we're going to see how this next 5-minute 15 looks like. Again, we look on the daily. We're nice and bullish. We finally broke this resistance level at 188.30. Now we're trying to see if we can hold that support like we did on Friday. But also, we're still struggling to break this resistance level at 188.80. So we also need to break that for the uptrend to continue. But right now, we're just waiting to see if we can hold this level as support. If we can, we're going to go for another buy attempt and see if we can break this resistance level like price failed to do so on Friday. Was looking at gold. Gold's still hugging this level, so we're just going to let it do its thing right now. And then G is also retracing. We're just going to let that do its thing right now. Still watching GA. Like I said during the Sunday chart analysis, I'm just going to watch to see how it reacts to this daily level right here. Because depending on how it reacts these next couple of days, we could see the uptrend continue or we could see a reversal come into play. So I'm just going to let it do its thing for right now. So right now, I'm mainly looking at GJ and gold. Well, GJ just broke this level. So we're going to see what it does and how it reacts from here. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. We just went over how we did last week. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. We're going to go ahead and pull up how we did last month. So we just went over how we did last week. You scored us February 4th. You're going to see how we did last month. Last month, we went 20-0, giving us a 100% win rate. We caught a total of 37,620 pips. You click right here. It's going to take you to the beginning of January. Well, we scrolled a little bit more. There's a couple more days, but that's how we did last quarter. All wins and losses are posted. I did a recap of the day at the end of every day, going over what the trades we took were, TPs getting hit, how many pips we caught, showing screenshots of positions. All wins and losses are posted. As you see on the daily, we do the recap the week at the end of every week. So you can see how many pips we caught on a daily basis, all that good stuff as well. You see screenshots of the signals as well as screenshots of positions. And then if you go to right here, you go to photos. There's over 1,000 photos, and not just screenshots of positions, screenshots of the signals, as well as student results and testimonials. So y'all can explore and check all that stuff out yourselves. But that's how we did last month. And then if you scroll to January 4th, it's going to show how we did last quarter. All right, this is how we did last quarter. It's October, November, December combined. We caught a total of 240,157 pips, 207,561 strictly with the members. And the Advanced Play Signal Room, October we went 32-5, catching 157,608 pips. November we went 22-1, caught 58,068. Then December we went 22-1 again, caught 24,481 pips. In the quarter, 76-7, giving us a 96% win rate for the quarter. Again, every trade post has the date, time the trade was entered, entry, SL, TPs, reactions, how people viewed it into the trade, TPs getting hit. All wins and losses are posted here. Check all this stuff out yourself. And I do the recap of the month at the end of every month as well. Like you can see right here. This is the month prior to that, quarter 3, all that good stuff. Yeah, right now we're just chilling, patiently waiting. New 15 just popped up. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When we look at your charts, drop in the chat. Those just joining the stream, we have not entered anything yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal and free Telegram. You see on your screen update last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. What's going on? What's going on? So GJ just hit the support level. Let's go ahead and unbolden this line. So we're going to see if we can continue to hold this as support. If it can, we're going to look for a buy setup here. That's what we're watching and waiting on right now. And if it rejects this level, we're just going to let it do its thing and see how it reacts when it hits 187.60, or see if it can come back and push back above here. But we're not looking for sales anytime soon. Let's see if gold can close holding this as resistance. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When can you charts? Drop them in the chat. Those join the stream, you haven't entered anything yet. These are some trade ideas. We have not entered anything yet. We're looking at possible gold sells, possible GJ buys. Just waiting for our confirmations right now. Yeah, I ran a couple of trade ideas. So there's a few things I like right now. Just waiting to see how this next candlestick closes and starts. GU was popping off some alerts too, so let me show you what GU is looking like right now. He broke just back below that daily level, so we might look for another possible sell setup on here as well. So we're gonna be watching this. Once it pops up, you'll see what I'm talking about. Right about now. All right, my screen's gonna keep bugging out. There we go. All right, so just broke back below this level. So we can hold 2630 as a resistance. We could look for another sell, just like the sell we took on Wednesday going into Thursday, as well as the sell we took on Monday. So we're gonna be watching GU, we're gonna be watching gold. Still keeping an eye on GJ. And we're gonna see how these charts play out. Got about a minute and a half to the next 5 and 15 pops up. So yeah, I'm gonna write a couple of trade ideas. I like how gold's looking. I'm liking how GU's looking. GJ, we're still watching. Want to see if it can push back up or not. But again, if price wants to keep going down, I'm not looking for a sell. I'm still looking for buys as of now. Unless price breaks the next two levels, breaks below the next two levels, still going to be looking for buys. But until price meets my confirmations, I'm just going to simply look at some other charts, which is going to be gold and GU in this case. Make sure Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram's playmaker underscore away, TikTok's underscore playmaker away underscore. Post daily on both pages. Make sure to check that out. Also, if you're not sub to the channel, make sure to sub. We don't just live stream, but we post weekly content. Just dropped a video the other day. If you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to check it out. And I just updated the playlist. All right. So make sure to check the playlist out as well. Those just joined the stream, we have not entered this yet. This is just a trade idea. That might change in a little bit, but as of right now, we haven't entered it yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. So we're looking at a possible sell setup. This is a similar sell move we caught last week on Monday during the London session live, as well as Wednesday and Thursday. If price can hold 230 as resistance, we can look for sells going down to 25.90. If we can hold that as resistance, we can look for continued sales going down to 25.50. New 15, new 5-minute did just start, so we're going to see if we can hold this level. Also looking at gold, writing a couple trade ideas right now. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. Yeah, I like how GU and gold's looking here. Now I just finished writing up the trade ideas. So we might hop into one of these right here. I like this position a lot better. It's just very rangy. Make sure to like the stream when y'all hop in here. Shout out to everybody that's been here since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's in the live since y'all joined. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer. Right now we're looking at GU and gold for possible sells. Still watching GJ, but we're letting GJ do his thing right now. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. We're looking at your charts. Drop them in the chat. Like I said, AJ, I haven't entered yet. I might in a second, but like I said, I went over this in Sunday chart analysis. I just went over this. We're looking at possible sells here. I just haven't entered it yet. I'm debating which one I want to enter. Not sure if I want to enter both, but I do like how gold and GU is looking. So I am going to jump into one of these. Actually, I'll post both. Let's see. Make sure to read the disclaimer, y'all. Might look like a big paragraph on y'all's phone screen, but it's just 11 lines, not even 11 sentences. It goes over how the TPs work, how trading works in general, and all that good stuff. So make sure to check that out, y'all. Yeah, I like how gold's looking. She looks like it's about to try to do something as well. Yeah, it's on the move. Yeah, it's going to need to break this wall of price right here, but if it can break past 2610, it can definitely head back down to 2600. Yeah, I like how that in gold is looking. As far as GN, still kind of just figuring his life out, as well as GJ, still hugging his daily level, but it's not being held at support currently. He's kind of just taking a nap right here, which is why we left that alone. Again, we're not changing our mind to go for sales because until price breaks a certain level, we're still bullish at the moment, right? You always want to go with the flow of price. So again, if your confirmations aren't met or price isn't where you want it to be, simply just wait for it to get to where you want it to be, or just hop on another chart. And if you have alerts help out as well, because all you got to do is just simply go into another chart, and then while you're waiting for that setup or that retest, you can just set an alert on that set price, and then once price hits that level, TradingView will alert you. Then you can hop on that chart, then monitor it instead of just staring at it for hours, waiting for it to, hit or break that level. What sources do I use for fundamentals? I just simply just read the market flow. I have a bunch of videos. You go to my playlist titled Trading Tips. I have a bunch of videos breaking down how to read the charts, as well as trading psychology, as well as trading plans that I use to this day. But that's literally, like I said, everything you see on this screen, there's no secrets. I'm not holding anything back. Besides step by step how I do the levels and all that. That's why I go over in one-on-one sessions in the course. But everything else from how to read the price, risk to reward, confirmations, trading plans, all that good stuff. I literally break all that stuff down all through every week on YouTube as well as during the London session live. So as far as fundamentals, like I say it all the time, First thing you got to do is understand how to read the charts, because a lot of the confusion, a lot of the stress, the anxiety, all this stuff that be going down and taking place is because either the fear or lack of knowledge, right? A lot of y'all might know when to enter a trade, but then y'all start scratching y'all's heads because y'all don't know what to do next, right? The charts are not moving randomly. The charts literally follow a script and rules. All you have to do is understand what those rules are. Price is always giving you hints. A lot of times y'all end up missing the hints simply just due to impatience or just not understanding what those hints are. But yeah, that's literally what it is. The fundamentals is the charts. Once you understand how to read the charts, then you just have to formulate a trading plan. Once you have a trading plan, you just got to stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Don't over leverage. Be patient, and then don't let winning trades turn to losers, because that's what a lot of people do as well. A lot of times y'all be blue, but because y'all think that that blue number on your screen is money that's actually yours, which is not. That blue money on your screen is not yours until you close the trade and ultimately withdraw. But a lot of y'all think unrealized profit is realized profit or gain, so y'all get comfortable. Then 30 minutes later or 2 hours later, you forget you're in a trade. You're like, oh snap, let me check my chart. Let me check my N24, N25. And then that's when your back red or your stop loss gets hit. And that's all it really comes down to. Please say this strategy. AJ, I just said where to find it. Literally, you watch any of my trade breakdowns. I break down step by step what made me decide to go for a buy or sell. Then I break down step by step where I look for my entry and exit. Then I break down step by step the confirmations I look for. So watch any of my trade breakdowns. And like I said, you go to my playlist titled Trading Tips. I have countless videos going over my trading plan, going over the rules I follow while I'm in trades before I take trades. And then you've been in the stream for a while. If you just scroll up in the chat, I've been dropping videos this entire live. Again, y'all gotta put yourselves in position. This isn't like a regular class where you can just sit here and listen to me talk. You're not gonna learn anything that way. I can tell y'all stuff, I can guide y'all, but until y'all get y'all's hands dirty, you're not gonna retain half the information I'm talking about, right? I just made a video on Instagram and TikTok yesterday talking about this. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram and TikTok, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. But I gave the analogy, that's like me, you know what I'm saying? I'm showing you how to put an engine together and I'm walking you through it, but I'm doing it myself, and you're just sitting behind me, looking behind my shoulder while I'm breaking it down. I explain step by step how I did it. I close the hood, and I'm like, okay, now you do the car next to me. Do you think you're gonna be able to do the car next to me? Do you think you're gonna be able to put the engine in? Do you think you're gonna be able to remember or retain all the information I just said? No. It's the same thing with trading. This is something brand new. It's completely different. And I'm getting sidetracked. Give me a second. All right, so we're gonna see if this can do its thing, right? But literally, like I said, you're not going to just learn this in one day. It takes a while, and it takes repetition. So we're gonna see how these charts do. I'm not gonna take any other positions. I'm just gonna let these two do their thing, and then we'll go from there. It's got a little bit of work to do to break that level, but we're gonna see if they can do so. But everything else, I might look at a GJ position later on. Besides GU and gold, I'm not gonna mess with the indices today, so I'm gonna look at a GJ position, and that's probably the only other setup I'm going to take unless I see something else. But so far, these are the only trades I like right now, so we're just gonna let these do their thing. Again, as far as GU, we need to hold 2630 as a resistance, and we're going to need to break past this level of traffic here. So we can break past and hit TP1. We have a higher likelihood of hitting the rest of the TPs. So we're just going to hold this SRTP gets hit. Again, make sure to read that disclaimer. Don't just hop into trade. Because again, AJ, I was breaking down, and this isn't me picking on you, so don't take it personal. But it is what it is, a teachable moment. But the whole time I was breaking down like what we was looking for and why I was looking for it, Instead of asking like, what the strategy is or why I'm looking for, you're just like, did you enter? And that's what fucks up a lot of people as well. Y'all be so ready to try to make money, but that actually helps y'all do the opposite, right? When you stop worrying about making money, you worry about how to actually do the steps, how to actually read the charts, understand risk reward, how to count pips, then the money will come. I can tell you one thing: the whole time when I first started trading, and all I worried about was trying to make money, I just lost money. But once I stopped trying to worry about making money, I worried about how to learn how price works, how to properly trade, practice that, then put my money into the markets. Then I started to make money. Gold's kind of in a similar situation. Me and the members are blue on gold. We're almost at TP1, like similar to GU. It's got this level to break. If we can break this level, we have a higher likelihood of continuing to go in our favor and direction. So we're going to see if price can do that for us. GJ looks like it's about to push up and hold this level as support. So if GJ can do that, we can see a nice buy setup here as well. And that was the reason why, honestly, because the market slowed down, but that was also the reason why I stopped calling a lot of free signals. Because if we look at quarter 3 and quarter 4, you can see there was a lot more free signals getting called. But what happened, and what I noticed when I started calling a bunch of free signals, of course, everybody's happy when TP's getting hit. Everybody, yippee, hooray. But we'd go on like 5 trade win streaks. But as soon as we lose one trade, people would get upset. People hit me up like, hey, stop loss got hit. When, that's part of the game. And yes, we have a good win rate, but that doesn't mean we don't lose trades and that sometimes, again, we don't control the markets. That's why it's important to wait for these confirmations. That's why sometimes, some of y'all might think it's boring what we do on the lives, but this is the realistic part of trading. Like, you don't just open up a computer and just hop into charts. You're going to have to wait for confirmations. You're going to have to wait for retest. And then again, ultimately, we don't control the markets. Like, for example, we took a GU trade. Uh, we took this GU trade on Monday. No drawdown after the first retest. Like after the first 30 minutes, there was no drawdown. You see clear volume. Price was exploding through levels. Beautiful move, right? Then we took a GU sell on Tuesday. Did the price do the same thing it did Monday? No. Did we catch some pips? Yeah. Right? Then we look at Wednesday. We called this trade on Wednesday. We was literally in drawdown for an entire day until it blew into our direction in favor, right? So again, sells were valid, but we saw 3 different reactions, and then this was the same sell position, just a different day. And again, we see 2 different outcomes. They both ended up going in our favor, but we see one that instantly started pumping, and we see another one that was just ranging for a day before it did the move. You know what I'm saying? So yes, sells was the correct move to go for this day, but you see that it took a different amount of time compared to Monday. Now, when I went for the sell, did I anticipate it was going to chill here for a day? Did I think it was going to be a drawdown for a day? Did I think it was going to pump directly in our favor? No. But what I did know is that the sell was most likely what price was going to do, which was continue going down, right? Just like when we go for buys, that's what's most likely going to happen. You get what I'm saying? Everything's about probability. Everything's all probability. That's why a lot of people say, trading is risky. It's not really risky. You're just being risky. Same when people say trading is gambling. It's not really gambling. You're just gambling. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this disclaimer right here. If you literally risk 1 to 5% of your account per trade, if you risk 5% of your account, you literally have to lose 20 trades in a row to blow your account. If you risk 2% of your account per trade, you literally have to lose 50 trades in a row to blow your account. And if you risk 1% of your account per trade, you literally have to lose 100 trades in a row. So let me ask you this. If we're not over leveraging, we're going with the flow of price, we're entering sells off resistance, we're entering buys off support, we're waiting for retest, we're not being impatient. A lot of the stuff a lot of people struggle with mentally, the anxiety, the fear, FOMO, the risk of over leveraging, all that stuff is literally nipped out the window when again you have a game plan on top, you understand how price moves and price works. Again, obviously winning every trade would be nice, but that's not realistic. So the ultimate goal is again to go what price is most likely going to do. And then just like the disclaimer says here, once this blue is on you, profits never yours to move. That's on profit or close. The trade, right? And again, that's why you got to stick to your trading goal and don't get greedy. But again, at the end of the day, when you're in a trade, when you're not in a trade, the charts are going to be explaining what's happening, right? So when you're in a trade, you still want to look at the charts because that's why you took the trade. You took the trade based off the charts, right? And we just hit TP1 on gold. Let's see what GU is looking like. GU is doing a retest. But me and at TP1, so let's let the members know. We just hit TP1. And we're going to keep it pushing. Make sure to like the live. If you guys want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram or Telegram. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. Both the trades were taken, as well as this gold trade that we're blue on, we broke down during the Sunday chart analysis as well last night. So y'all watch the Sunday chart analysis. Make sure to check that out. That's just not what I see price. And there goes GJ going as projected again. So again, that's why we always talk about you want to go with the flow of price. A lot of people want to try to go for sales and be at risk for the stop loss getting hit. Right? Again, follow the flow of price. You automatically have an advantage in the markets. You know what I'm saying? So now we're going to see how this one closes, and we can hold this low as support. We can look for another buy on GJ and see if we can break 188.80, 188.90. Whoops. Gold's going to need to break this level. Gold's going to need to break past 2020 for it to keep going down. All right, y'all members, you already know in a few hours, I'm going to drop that New York price watch list for y'all. Again, price doing a retest on GU. Always holds SRT gets hit. Like I said, it's going to need to break past this wall of traffic for it to continue to go down. We can see right here it attempted to touch it. I mean, it touched it obviously, but attempted to break it. It's doing a retest. So again, if price can break this low trade as resistance, we can see price continue to go down and then hit that first TP. And then we can break that first TP and hold that as resistance. We have a higher likelihood of price continue to push down. Because just like on Wednesday and Monday, this was the first hurdle. But after it broke past this hurdle, you know what I'm saying? Just like on Wednesday, once price broke through that hurdle, broke down easily. Just like on Monday, once price broke through that hurdle, exploded down easily. So I'm gonna see if price can do that. Like I said, if I take any other position, it might be a GJ position. Not really gonna mess with the indices right now unless they do a retracement. So we're gonna see what this next 15 looks like. Still watching GN as well as well as GA. Like I said, as far as charts that have the cleanest looking setups, as far as where they're at right now, I don't really like what they're looking like. So we're just gonna let these two run for right now and then go from there. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Make sure to like the live. Make sure to check out the playlist. Check out the content on YouTube. Got some new videos dropping for y'all later on this week. Be on the lookout for that. Make sure to have the bell on and the noties. And yeah, we're going to be back at the same time tomorrow, London session 3 a.m. EST.